Please.
So I'm working in two counties, Forsyth and Cherokee County, and it's no longer called affordable housing, it's called workforce housing. And in the counties where I live at, well, I live in Gwinnett, but the counties that I also work in, Cherokee and Forsyth, it's gotten to the point where you have a senior facility, people are moving out now because they're going to turn that into a mixed-use development. But also our public service workers, like our firefighters and our police officers, they can't even afford to live in the county because they're not getting paid enough. So what would you do to work with, bypass the state government and work with the county and local officials in order that our public service workers, because they're being affected as well, can get paid decently to live in the counties that they work in, and to curb this affordable housing, workforce housing, because they're trying to attract the rich, but they're missing out the people who actually live there. And as it was explained to me, it's situational poverty and generational poverty that is happening in suburban rural counties.
Love your question. We were just in Columbia, South Carolina, and to your point about from the federal to the state and getting down to the local municipal county level, the mayor there, Mayor Benjamin, has used community development block grant funds from the federal government and then matched them, I think something like 9-to-1 with local investment to create truly affordable housing in the city center. So students at the University of South Carolina, residents who otherwise might be gentrified out of the city center where they work, where they're close to their jobs, now have affordable, high quality housing right there. To me, that's the example of smart federal investments matched by local leadership. I'd like to double the amount that we're spending in this area to be able to attract more private investment so that we create more affordable housing. I'd love to match that with more inclusionary zoning. In other words, very wealthy people have to be willing to allow those who do not have as much wealth to live near them where the jobs are actually located. And then the last thing that I might say is we're seeing that public servants, you mentioned police and fire and first responders, I'd add to that public school educators, are increasingly unable to organize to get better wages, better working conditions, and also to make sure that they can afford to live in the communities where they provide these incredibly important services. So respecting and empowering the right to organize and to collectively bargain is incredibly important to achieving this goal. So thanks for raising the question, super important.
But also to follow up, these are wealthy counties. So the community development block grant, which you talked about, one of the counties said no because they didn't want the federal government interfering, telling them how to zone in their land use. So in that instance, what would you put in place if they don't accept the federal money and they still need to build workforce housing for people to live?
In that instance, you might have to use housing and urban development funding for affordable housing that bypasses the local community, or finds another way to work with the local community. I guess I don't know that you ever want to bypass, but you've got to find some way that everyone sees this in their shared interest to be able to work out. But in that case, you might work with a more traditional housing authority to be able to create affordable housing in that area. Would always prefer to partner if we can, but if we can't, then I think that's what we would have to do.
Cool.
Thank you. Appreciate the question. Yeah.